Hey guys, I'm RozaldVane, and welcome back to another episode of Virtue's Last Reward, or VLR, or Zero Escape VLR. I don't think I said the full title in the last episode, so I might have probably screwed that one up, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. I don't even remember what my intro said in the beginning in the last episode. Oof. If I forget that I said the wrong title, maybe, I would probably, feel sad, but it's whatever. It's like a small thing. I just realized because I didn't really think about what I said in the introductory, because I was more I was laser focused on what's gonna happen here. So yeah, last episode we made the choice of betray, or no, not betray, of ally, for this particular choice. There's a branch choice that we had to choose ally and betray for second round 2, and we've made it to a path that's a little longer, which is surprising to me. But to me, I thought that, it would have went to the right side where it's just 2 nodes or 2 question marks. But we're in the side where there's 4 question marks, which is a longer sort of path. Not sure where this is going to lead us, but yeah, this is the results of one of the endings. So we're going to go to this ending. And then the next time when we get to go back in time, or when we get the ending of whatever this leads us to, we'll go back to that ally and betray and see what the other ending looks like. Probably very bad anyways, and then yeah, we're going all the way back up again, so we'll get through that. Anyways, let's continue to see what we did, because we chose ally in that ally betray round 2, or the AB room round 2 kind of thing. Clover and I stepped out of the AB room. Clover's not happy because I chose ally, which could be my death. For several long moments, we just stared at one another. Words weren't necessary. Everything she would have tried to tell me, I could already see in her eyes. Let's go. Ikimasu. Sorry, I'm just trying to think if I said it right in the Japanese version. I turned and headed towards this result screen.
Shiguma.
I heard her behind me, her voice barely louder than a whisper. The choice was already made. I stood up straight and kept walking. There's only 5 people, yeah. Here we go! I knew it! Of course, ally. And betray! Hell yeah! Let's go! K was not to be trusted. K was not meant to be trusted. K was not meant to be trusted. I had a feeling, because you didn't really need to go in there if you were going to just ally with them. But instead, K and Dio are finally able to go out. And what do you know? I'm done. Yeah, baby. Wait, I'm -1, but why do you have 4 nodes though if I'm dying? I don't get it. That's the weird part. It's like we got 4 more nodes, but that doesn't mean anything, right? I'm confused. Okay, well, we'll see what happens. I don't know what this 4 nodes are then. Technically one of them is the ending, right? Or this last one is the ending. But what are these 2? What are the additional 2 for? Is it an extra puzzle maybe? Extra puzzle and extra novel, and then the ending, I guess. Usually the last node, the last question mark, is the ending itself. Alright, here we go. Let's see what happens. Oh, there's the -1.
Nani?
Shiguma-san no BP ga.
What, you guys surprised? Why are you surprised, Kay? You don't need to be surprised. You especially do not need to be surprised. You're getting the hell out, so you don't need to be surprised. Screw you, dude.
Minus.
Suddenly, all eyes were on me. I felt their weight, but stood my ground. It was the result I had expected. I took a deep breath and closed my eyes. Goodbye, world. I didn't have to wait long. Ooh! That sound. There was a sharp, quick pain in my wrist, barely even noticeable. I couldn't feel anything flowing into my veins, but I knew it was there. First would be the anesthetic Sapporo. Oh, wobbly and wobbly. Maybe, actually, he might be experiencing another set of things, like an imagination thing, like an imaginary world kind of level puzzle or something, maybe. I blinked and my vision started to blur. When I tried to think, it felt like my mind had been stuffed with cotton. My legs began to wobble and then gave out entirely as I crumpled to the floor. Oof.
シグマしっかりしろねえシグマ起きて
シグマさん
そんなどうして
Trying to open my eyelids was like trying to lift sheets of lead. My eyes had lost the ability to focus, but I could make out a blur that had to be Dio in front of the number 9 door. Yeah, he's gonna leave. He's gonna leave them anyways, so he's just gonna be like, ta-ta, people. Like, Dio's gonna probably act like that, I bet. Damn it. You'll keep your promise, damn it. I groaned and with a Herculean effort lifted my head and then my sluggish body off the floor. Really? Every step was a battle, and whenever I shifted my weight, my muscle threatened to give out again. But somehow I forced myself ahead, a single thought burning in my mind. I would reach Dio. Then, at last. The smudge of color faded into a recognizable person. I threw out my hands in front of him. Give it back. Give me the medicine.
返せって。まるで自分のものみたいに言うなよ。この施設で見つけたものは俺たち全員にとっての共有財産だろ。
I don't care. Just hand me the medicine.
おい抗ウイルス薬ってどういうことだ
We found the Excelivir in the laboratory.
それをディオに奪われて
なんですって。
それじゃあ今ディオさんは持ってるって言うんですか抗ウイルス薬を
ああ、まあな。
I like how he just smiles just to make it look like he's just smart, that he's got the upper hand. I kept my promise. Now you... I wasn't a fool. I knew the kind of person Dio was. There was a chance he wouldn't give us back the Excelivir. He didn't. If he didn't, then I'd die with my hands around his throat. I gathered as much of my mind as I could and got ready to attack.
わかったよ。
Not quite what I'd been expecting.
ほら。
With a shrug, he pulled the vial out of his pocket and tossed it towards me. I caught it and pulled the tiny glass bottle to my chest, worried I might drop it. The label said, unmistakably, Excelivir. It was the real thing. And collapse. Clover, take it. I held it out towards her.
わかった
She quickly tucked it into her pocket. Good. Now at least Quirk will be alright. With that, the last of my strength left me and I dropped to my knees.
おい
How long does the poison that gets administered? I feel like this is way too long. Like, I should be already knocked out to begin with.
大丈夫かシグマシグマさん
Goodbye, world.
シグマ
I guess this is it.
まずはマンドレインを注ぎ込んで意識を失わせ、その9分後にハイメトリンを注入して呼吸筋を麻痺させる。
Ah, okay, so it's 9 minutes. Yeah, that's a lot of time, though. That's way too much time. But the Soparil isn't acting fast enough, which is weird to me. So it's like, okay.
文字通り息の根を止めるってやつだね。
Excuse me. The water's... I'm drinking water because the reading of the voice is a little bit harder. 9 minutes. Once the Soparil was injected, I had 9 minutes until my muscle relaxant followed it. not my. I don't know why I said my muscle relaxant. About 4 minutes had already passed, which left me with 5, give or take, less. In 5 minutes, I would be dead. What could I do in 5 minutes? How could I save myself? I gave a raspy, quiet laugh. Even with the death staring at me in the face, I seemed to be determined to struggle right up until the end. Okay, Sigma. You can do this. Clinging desperately to what little consciousness I had left, I racked my brain for any possible solutions. How could I save myself? How? There has to be something. Every problem, no matter how difficult, has a solution. There's always another option. Hopelessness is a state of mind. I just had to think. Think. If there was a way out, I'd find it. I wasn't ready to give up on life yet. There had to be an answer. Don't tell me there's a to be continued. No! That's not necessary, for Christ's sake! Why is there a necessity for it to be continued everywhere you go? This game is really bad at trying to not choose like the right ending of sorts. I really don't get it. Alright, we're saving on the second save, which I'll oversave that eventually, I think. So, anyways. Why is there a necessity for this game to like give us these weird like to be continued moments? It's just going to end the same way, isn't it? Where it's just going to be, I guess, yeah, maybe it's a novel and then it's going to be an ending, but just doesn't make any sense, really, like, to have some sort of, like, something in mind for us. Alright, I said I was going to go and continue back into the ally sequence, so we're going to choose this, yes, and we're going to go and see what the other ending looks like. Okay, I need to start the all skip because we've already went through this in the last episode. So if you missed it, please watch the last episode. It's like near the end, basically. Betray is what we were gonna choose. Yes, we chose ally in the last episode, so we're gonna see what betray looks like in this episode. Oh no! Oh, darn it! I messed up. Was it just the same lines, anyways? Let me load that up. Flow. I don't need to load it up. Actually, no. We just click on this, isn't it? Then it will just give us that. Nope. Never mind. Never mind. Damn it. I hate this so much. Okay. Like, there's no easy way to just see what what he says at the end of selecting the thing. Yep. Okay. Now we're gonna go and like do this quickly as possible. Okay, there we go.
3、2、1。
There we go. Sorry. I wanted to choose betray, but I wanted to see what was the last bit of information we got from that before we headed out the door.
アンビデックスゲーム第2ラウンド
Because
終了。
Because I don't know if it ends the same way with the ending from the last episode, where before we head out the door, they would say
結
something.
果はお疲れ様でした。アンビデックス
Yeah, I already heard all that information. Alright, okay, so there was no real need for that worry. Clover and I walked out slowly out of the ambidex room. Dio glanced over at us as he exited his own room. I looked away before he could make eye contact.
シグマ、あれだけ言ってたのに、どうして？
And Clover's a little bit smiley, which is weird to me.
別に責めてるわけじゃないの。
Alright, I'm expecting the bad ending to come either ways because I think he's gonna smash that bottle. But it also means that Kay's gonna get out of this place before us anyway. So I don't really think it matters because it's already a lose-lose because Kay's already leaving anyways.
決断は正しかったと思う。
Well, it's already too late. Kay's already gonna leave before us, and only one group of people can leave, I think. ごめん。Sorry.
別に謝ることないって。私がシグマの立場だったとしても裏切りを選ぶと思うし。
Alright, let's see what happens. I don't think... It would be surprising if Deal actually chose Ally. That would be like the most surprising thing I've ever seen in my life. That they actually chose to do that.
とにかく別の方法を探そう。
Maybe.
ディオの隙をついて薬を奪うの。
Nah, we don't.
二人で協力すればきっとなんとかなると思う。
It's not gonna happen. I'm sorry, Clover. I wish, but it's not gonna be as easy as you think.
あとそれからアリスにも手を貸してもらって。
Did you even tell her?
大丈夫だよ。アリスは信用できるし。
I doubt it.
ディオにはバレてないはずだから。さあ、とりあえず結果だけ確認しに行こう。
Yeah. Hi. Alright, results. Here we go. Why is everyone always so shocked about something? Betray? Yep, I know. That was expected. Ally. And betray and betray. So it's 0. Nobody gets any points there. That means Deal cannot get out. Only K can, of course.
結果は以上のように確定しました。
Honestly, it's already kind of expected that Deal would still choose to betray no matter what, because he wants to get out badly. At this point, I don't give a crap about what goes down, because this is already a big loss in this direction. There's no way I'm going to get out of this with a huge positive anyways.
各自バングルの数字をご確認ください。
At least no one dies. That's the biggest thing.
おい、どういうことだよ。
Sorry, I decided to choose betray.
お前、クオークがどうなってもいいのか。
What kind of a cold-hearted bastard are you?
ち
Kudasai, please, just give it back.
おい、どういうことだシグマ。
We found the Exilivir in the laboratory.
それをディオに奪われて。なんですって。それじゃあ今ディオさんは持ってるって言うんですか。抗ウイルス薬を。
いや、持ってねえよ。
What?
ああ、正確に言うと2秒後には持ってないことになるだな。
There it is. He's gonna throw it. The moment the words left his mouth, I knew what he would plan to do. No! Don't! I leapt towards him as I spoke, but it was already too late. Dio snatched the vial out of his pocket and brought it up. And threw it to the ground. That's the first time seeing it shattered for once. I'm glad they actually made a shattered version of its look, I guess. It's fine. We're here to die. You bastard! Yeah, I mean, I feel like both path is like... both paths is gonna be bad anyways. I don't know why we're even caring about the fact that this is gonna matter anyways. What? Clover, I thought you said Alice was gonna do something. Alice didn't do anything.
約束は約束だ。お前らが協力を選んでりゃこんなことにはならなかった。恨むなら自分たちを恨め。
Gah. I've had enough. Something snapped in my brain. Bastard! Ugh! I let out a guttural roar and leapt forward, only to be stopped short by a firm hand on my arm. Phi? It was Phi.
よせ、やめろ。
Hmm? Why are you stopping me?
そんなことをしている場合ではないからだ。
Why? Huh? What do you mean this isn't the time for?
見ろ。Q の扉。
It's being opened by K. Yeah, K is gonna get out of here without us. K. K was indeed standing in front of the door. What is he?
何
Yeah, because he has a 9. Why is everyone surprised? He betrayed. He literally betrayed his group. 9. Q. His BP is 9.
なんだと
Deal, you're not getting out of here. Suddenly we all were running towards K and the number 9 door. And there it is. He's getting out. If I remember, the door will only open once. K! What the hell do you think you're doing?
どういうつもりですか？難しい質問ですが、あえて答えるとするなら、ここから出るつもりです。
てめえふざけてんのか
Nope.
悪ふざけや冗談の類で、こんなことはしませんよ。私は至って大真面目です。これは合理的な判断に基づくものなのです。私たちにとって目下の最優先事項とは何でしょう？クオーク君を救うことです。一刻も早く彼を病院へと連れて行かなければ、そのためには誰かがここを出て助けを呼んでこなければならないのです。
Oh, this is the stupid choice of like, because in Zero Escape 999, would it be a quarter? I guess like a small chunk of people in Zero Escape 999 was like, oh yeah, we need to go to the hospital. Whoever gets out first, or whoever gets out first, 1 or 2 or whatever group of people, would need to go out to call for help. And I feel like that's what's going on here, but I feel like that's not going to end up happening. It's just going to end up where Kay leaves, but proceeds to get wrecked, I guess. I don't know, we'll see.
そして今、それができるのはこの私しかいません。
Well, you can be selfish and let us all die, and I won't even care anymore.
だから私はここから出ていくのです。
みんなを置き去りにして。
ですから助けを呼んでくると言っているではありませんか。
せめて次のラウンドまで待てなかったんですか？そうすればクオーク君の PP を9にして一緒に連れて行くことだって。
No, he's impatient, because the next round would probably end up causing him to lose points if that's the case.
次のラウンドでのクオーク君の対戦相手、それがディオさんだったらどうなります？
Yeah, because Dio's gonna end up trying to betray him anyways.
間違いなくクオーク君の BP は減ることになりますよ。
Hell yeah. I love how everyone understood. Everyone universally understood that Dio was not gonna ever be an ally ever at all, unless he's really been talked off the ledge or something like that. Like if somebody convinced him really hard to not do betray.
私はより確実な道を選んだまでです。
Yeah, do it. I don't care, honestly. Good for him. I don't care. Man, that door opened for so long.
9の扉が開放されました。9の扉閉鎖まで残り9秒です。
あれ？そういえばアリスはどこ？
Yeah, where is it? Wait, what? Oh, did he knock out Alice? Yeah, I think Alice got knocked out. Because I remember the other ending, Alice wasn't around either. I think. Alice was like not in the room with us when we were looking at the results.
ああ、アリスさんなら AB ルームの中にいます。
Either dead or knocked out, but I'm pretty sure he knocked her out.
倒れてはいますが、ご心配には及びません。
Okay, no, he killed her probably because his reaction does not look positive. It looks kind of quirky.
ただ、眠っているだけですから。
そんな！
He probably choked her to death.
アリスに何をしたの？
それはアリスさんから直接伺ってください。では失礼します。
やいてめえ立ち上がれ
Dio's gonna run out there with him? Yeah. Dio charged the kid. But the larger man easily sidestepped him and tumbled nimbly through the door, just before it closed. Wait, did Dio went through the door? And Kay didn't? Wait, what happened? I'm confused.
9の扉を閉鎖しました。
Wait, what happened? Deal tried to charge at K, right? And I don't know if K made it through the door before the door closed, I guess. I don't know. It sounded like K didn't make it, but Deal went through it anyways.
これにてノナリーゲームは終了となります。
So does that mean everyone else dies in the group?
お疲れ様でした。なお、ゲームの終了に伴い、施設内にある9の扉以外のすべての扉は開放されます。
Oh, interesting. Every other door is unlocked.
どうぞごゆっくりとお過ごしください。残りの余生をこの施設の中で。
Now what? Game over? That's it? We don't get to see a real results of what happens to the ending there? Oh, there's achievements. Every ending begins somewhere. That wasn't supposed to happen. Achievement unlocked. 2 achievements unlocked. Alright, that wasn't supposed to happen. And, stuff, I guess. Alright, cool. So that's the bad end. I was expecting that much. I wasn't surprised with it. Alrighty, so that's somewhat one half of that ending, technically. I was not surprised with how it went. I'm most certainly just going to put it there for now and head over to the top of the very top to make our final door choice, which is to go to the lounge, because we've never been to the lounge before, so I'd rather just unlock the lounge, might as well. So yeah. I don't think there's much of a new story point to hear yet, so... Oh yeah, okay. So, let's go to the door we haven't been to, which is... Which door again? Magenta. Alright. Let's head into the Magenta room. Which, I think if we're going to the Magenta room, we're going with Luna, I believe. I think we'll pair up with Luna and head through the Magenta door. Are you guys good with that?
ああ、わかりました。
すると、私と四葉さんのペアはアリスさんと組むことになりますが。
Which is interesting to see, because it means that Clover got what she wanted to go with the door that Alice would go with her with, which is interesting to see nonetheless. But yeah.
アリスと一緒なら、私は別に。
I think this is going to be the one that actually has the better endings, like the good endings or neutral endings, versus the bad endings that the other ones look kind of like having.
私も異議なしよ。黄色の扉に入ればいいのね。
ということは、わしとディオとクオークは水色の扉ということになるな。
This also makes an interesting thing too, because Tenmyoji is Quark's grandfather. So it makes it more, like, comfortable, quote unquote, for everyone, because it seems like everyone has like their safe bet of their solo that they wanted. Because Tenmyoji is related to Quark, Alice is related to Clover, and Luna is like the most nicest person out of the group, so she wouldn't possibly choose Betray at any point in time, technically. Like, you kind of know who's already kind of like Betray or Ally guarantees. Tenmyoji is a toss-up. Quark and Deal is a toss-up depending on what's going on. Alice is guaranteed with Clover, like guaranteed to like stay a certain way, while K is still a toss-up, I think. And then Phi and I are just whatever, like it's my choice anyways to take, while Luna usually takes Ally. Deal would take Betray no matter what on his own, but I think with Quark he's gonna force him to not do that.
やれやれ、老いぼれが一人にちびっこが一人とは。
How about you can it, buddy? I just wish Deal just like shoves it.
先が思いやられるぜ。
お前さんが一番の足手まといにならないといいがの。
なんだと？
カラードドア閉鎖まで残り10秒です。
Alright.
9、8、7。
とにかく急ぎましょう。
Alright, guys. はい、行きましょう。Let's keep moving.
3、2、1、0。カラードドア閉鎖。
Pshoo. Bong, 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 bong. Alright, here we go. The lounge for the first time. What is this place?
表のドア、見なかったのか？ラウンジだよ。
Lounge. Does that mean there's somebody living here?
埃はさほど積もっていませんし、そうかもしれませんね。
So, excuse me. You've got a well-used lounge right next to a big empty warehouse. What is this building for?
さあな。扉は部屋に4つありますね。入ってきた扉に、左右の扉。それから奥の扉だな。左右の扉は分厚い鉄板に覆われていて、開きそうもないが。
I guess that just leaves us with one option. No good. This one's locked too.
通ってきた通路に脇道のようなものはなかったし、この部屋のどこかに AB ルームとやらのカードキーがあるのかもしれない。
Well, if it's not gonna find itself, it's not gonna find itself. Let's go. 行きましょう. Find a way out. Seek a way out. Dum 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 dum. Bum, 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 bum. Sorry, I had to make my own sound effect for that. Alright. Knowing that we hit the endings that I accomplished, and we hit the flow that we wanted to hit, we are now officially on the final path of the top branches, which is the big choices. So now we can actually make, like, feasible... Like, once we get to this point, we can make feasible choices of where we need to go. Of, like, seeing what the other endings will look like for whatever reasons, or whatever point there is. I think this is going to be the best ending, or this might be the best ending over here. Like, this part of the branch might... These two branches might be the best endings, if that is the case. I don't know exactly what would be constituted as good endings or bad endings, but so far I feel like the ones with the longest path are usually the ones with the best endings, because... Or the good endings, because... they have more clues, or there's more necessary information that would help bring the story to a much more closer end. So yeah, anyways, we're gonna go through the magenta room, magenta door, finish that puzzle off, and then we're gonna go and figure out what door we haven't done yet, which is probably the treatment room. I want to try to gain access to the treatment room through one of these, through the next AB room decisions. Hopefully getting the AB room stuff to get to the treatment stuff, which I want to get. And then once we're done with the treatment stuff, then we should be able to... yeah, once we get the treatment room, then we should be able to go and see if we can find ourselves at a point where we can get to an ending. And then once we get to an ending, we'll go back to playthrough 1, which is to finish out that to be continued sequence, to see what that leads us to, and then see what kind of ending we get there. But otherwise, yeah, we're slowly filling out this whole branch of flow. It's kind of taking its time to get there, which kind of sucks, but it kind of is good that we're getting there ever so slowly to get to the point where we can figure out how the story will end. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode of Nobody Minds. Hope you guys have a great, amazing day. Good night to whatever watching this. Finally good that we've got our first ending, and it's a bad ending of the game, and I totally am fine with that. So I'm looking forward to more endings that are going to end up being bad to us, and then trudging on to find the good ending overall. Otherwise, that's it for this episode. Roz,